Hey everyone, as you can see, I'm sitting in my car. Right now I'm waiting. I have an uncle that's 85 years old that I take care of, and today he's seeing the doctor and having a little procedure done. So I've got a long wait, and I thought I would go ahead today and give you all the list that I told you that I was going to give you a few days ago. It's probably been week or 10 days now. I gave you all a list of meats and some fruits and vegetables that you should have, on hand for hard times. And so I wanted to give you a list of comfort foods. To me, these are more than comfort foods. They're more like a mood elevator, I guess is what you would say that they are. Just, when things are bad, you might need a little pick-me-up. And so one of the things that you should probably try to have on hand is some hard candy. I know with me, sometimes if I'm stressed or whatever, just a little piece of hard candy sometimes will make all the difference in the world. And so that, and then, of course, wintertime more than summertime, I think hot chocolate would be awesome to have on hand. Although kids will even probably drink hot chocolate during the summertime. Another thing is tea bags, instant tea. Those are some great things to have on hand. Also, where kids are concerned, it might be good to have some Kool-Aid or some Tang mix, or, just some of those instant drink mixes. A big one for me would be coffee. Summer, winter, morning, night, it don't matter. I like me a good cup of coffee. I have a little bit of instant coffee on hand, but I like a good brewed coffee. So I would be more inclined to have my K-Cups or something that I can brew in a coffee pot. And then I mentioned hot cocoa, but I see people moving around out here. But also chocolate. Some cocoa that you can bake with, or some, chocolate chips, baking chips, any of those, any kind of chocolate. Of course, some of those, it'll depend on how you store them as to how long they will last. But if you've got cocoa and you keep that sealed and in a cool, dry place, that'll last for years. And then popcorn. I mean, who doesn't like a good batch of popcorn cooked up? And, you need to learn to cook popcorn without a microwave. I saw someone had a video earlier where they just poured butter, or put butter and popcorn and chocolate inside of aluminum foil. That's not an option that I would use, because I don't cook with aluminum foil. Sometimes I'll use it to cover something, but just in a pot with some butter in the bottom of it, put your kernels in it and put it on the stove with a lid on it. Shake it around so that it doesn't burn, and you will have some good popcorn. And you can pour caramel sauce over it. You can melt chocolate over it. There's all kinds of things that you can do to popcorn to make popcorn even better. And that is definitely a comfort food or a mood elevator. And another one in my house would be peanut butter. My husband loves peanut butter. He'll eat it just with a spoon. And so I keep a lot of peanut butter on hand. I also use some peanut butter in some of my desserts. I like a good peanut butter sandwich once in a while. And we both occasionally will like a grilled peanut butter sandwich. That's something good. And so, and then another thing is nuts. if you've got nuts on hand, and you can mix some nuts and some popcorn, maybe some seeds that you would have, some dried fruits, and you can make a good, just a good mix, a good sweet and salty mix to have for a snack. And then one thing that we keep a lot of at our house, we try to have it all the time, is fresh fruit. And I know that's not something that you can store long term. Of course, we do can, and as summer gets here, you'll see that I can a lot of fruit. If you've been watching my channel the last few days, then you know that I've already been working with a lot of apples this year. And I worked with apples last fall, and I will again this year, because we eat apple butter, and we eat canned apples, and we eat frozen apples, and I dehydrate and dry apples. So there's just lots and lots of things that I do with apples, but also with kiwi and lemons and oranges and peaches and bananas, and dried bananas, that's just delicious. That's a great snack. So this is a list of a lot of things that I think would be mood elevators for hard times. If you did not have money to go to the grocery store for anything, or if we got to a place where there was no grocery store, and even if it was temporary, if we had, a lot of people don't realize that most grocery stores have enough food in the store. They don't have stuff in stock rooms anymore. They have enough groceries in the store, what's on the shelf, that would last your town probably one day if there was a run on the grocery store. And so if we had a interruption in the supply chain, or for whatever reason the truckers could not run, then there would be nothing in your grocery store. And, we saw some of that during COVID. We saw some interruptions in some of the supply chains. So it's always a good idea to have things on hand. And if you have some comfort foods on hand, it'll make that time that you're going through that pass by a little easier. And so, share in the comments, what are some of your comfort foods? What are some things that you would just absolutely need to have on hand if things got bad and you could not go to the grocery store to buy anything? And so leave me a comment about what your comfort foods are. And also, if you've not subscribed to my channel, be sure and do that, because I've got some things coming up. And if you're not subscribed, you won't be able to participate. And also, if you like this type of video, if you like this content, be sure and like it and share it with your friends. Encourage your friends to come and subscribe to the channel, and also to share the videos with their friends and family, because as I meet different mile markers on the channel, I'm going to be giving some things away, and if you're not subscribed, then you will not be able to participate. So anyways, until next time, God bless you all.